So I'm doing an unboxing here. I don't typically do unboxings just because they're kind of boring. But I'm giving this as a kind of a gift to my dad and a gift to my grandmother. She has a bunch of 8mm Super 8 reels that my dad wanted to convert digital, and he's always the kind of guy that wants to do stuff, but unless you do something like this for him, and then he gets totally involved, he won't do it. So first of all, if you were giving this as a gift, is again, I'm kind of quasi gift, one to my dad and one to my grandma. It comes with some nice packaging, explains what all's in the box. You get your insert or your feeder film roll here. I'm not going to take it out of here because I don't want to mess anything up, but there you go. Everything's again packed in here really nice. Your spacers to fit your reel onto the spindle, right? They're in here, so don't lose them. What else you got here? Your power cord, boom, very nice. Instruction manual. I mean, this is pretty basic. I will say what's really nice about it is that it does include, I think it's a 32 gig. I believe it's a 32 gig. I know I'm almost positive it's a 32 gig memory card. And that said, with that memory card, 32 gigs of Super 8 is more than likely 130 some hours, if not more, maybe 140 hours of digital video. It does, here it is. Your memory card is what size? 32. And then in here, you do have like a film cleaner. Anybody that's going to pull out Super 8, it's probably going to be dusty, so you can clean it. I've heard things of running the machine backwards, which knocks a lot of the dust off, cleaning it, and then respooling it and feeding it in from the feeding side. Cables, some more thick cleanups, and then your instructions. So again, as you see, you're feeding the film in here. It's digitizing it through a light, and then up there. And it does have an LCD screen, which is cool. I'll report back on what I think about the LCD screen after we get into it this week and start messing with it, if it's clear or not. But everything goes on that memory card. What I will more than likely do is take this memory card, and every time we digitize something, whatever's written on the outside of my grandma's Super 8 like film canister, we'll label it like that. If my dad can put a year on something, maybe, you know, and then delete this, just so if we're running things, I don't continue to add space on this. But again, 32 gigs should have quite a bit of space as far as Super 8 is concerned. Again, probably 130, 140, maybe even 150 hours. And then here's the actual unit. So again, there's a feed, your slides go in there, pops up, right, to spool, and then your film. And it even has like, let me see here, it even has where your film directionally should go. Which is really nice. So basically, the reason they have this is so you're not crinkling film as it feeds onto the finished spool. All in all, and then back here, your SD card, your TV out, power cord. I'm not sure what this would be. I'll have to look into it. But again, overall, it's pretty nice. To tell you the truth, I expected this. The screen's pretty small. What I'll probably do is see how everything converted on a computer from the memory stick, but pretty hefty for what it is. And see measurements. I always do this in my reviews. 10.5 inches by, boom, 6 5/8, 3/8, and then width-wise, from the very width, which is the screen, to the back, is probably about 4 3/4. So really cool. I'll report back as this week we should get our first digitizing done, and I'll let you know. But as far as a gift goes, I would absolutely consider this for, like I said, a parent, a grandparent. I'm excited to give it to my dad so we can do some stuff for my grandma.